Welcome to Guanajuato.
So this is going to be a quick tour for us. We normally are in places a little bit longer, but we are only here for 2 days. So we're hopping around and trying to just take it all in as quickly as we can. And we really want to share this area with you because, oh my goodness, it is beautiful.
Yeah, we normally don't like to run and gun like this, but we're going to do it. And you know what? We think we can pull it off.
Now where we're standing right now is La Paz Square. This is the hub, the main center area of Guanajuato. And if you want to be part of all of the action, this is kind of where you want to stay. Now this area here is surrounded by a ton of shops, a lot of restaurants, and a huge church as well that we had to wait just a second ago because the bells were going off for that. Now if you want a place that you are going to stay and be near everything, which is what we did, you want to be near the square, and our place is just right over here, so we're going to take you and show you that. All right, so this is our room here. This is one of their superior rooms, which I think has a lot to do with the fact of the views that we have from both windows. We have the university from one side, and then you can look down the alleyway and see the La Paz Center area. In this case, we have 2 double beds. Has been nice when we're in a hotel. We just have a little more space when we want to just sit and chill. It did include a free bottle of wine because we are VIP, so when you are on Expedia and the more that you book with them, you then earn some of those little perks, so that was a nice little perk. It also comes with breakfast, and so the breakfast isn't served at this exact hotel here, but they're kind of a chain of multiple hotels, so you walk just maybe 250 feet down the road, and we sat down to have a really nice breakfast. So we would highly recommend this place because of location alone.
Now, one thing you want to come by and see while you're here in Guanajuato is the University of Guanajuato. And you can't go inside, but it's beautiful to look at. It's right outside our bedroom window. Now, that sounds great, and it is. Last night, they used these steps as a viewing for this big movie screen right here, and they had some outdoor movies going on. I think it was Planet of the Apes, I'm pretty sure, but it was loud. It was very cool to listen to until about 11 o'clock when everything quieted down and we were to go to sleep, because this is literally right outside our window.
So we just ended up stopping into a little shop. That's one of the things that I'm really loving about Guanajuato is that there are a lot of shops where they're making the stuff right there. We can always get those souvenirs that are kind of generic, but when you can find a place where they are actually making it, that's really cool. We stopped into a leather shop this time. Brian got a coin pouch, which he's been needing. And then we each picked up, I got 2 of these leather bracelets, and Brian got one as well. The bracelets alone were only 100 pesos, which is just $5. So, you know, she's right there. She was able to poke more holes in it and adjust it for your wrist. So, super cool.
Three.
5 años.
Mine are all grown up.
Sí, dice mi gallery en Constitution 60. Perfect. Thank you.
We've stopped in 2 stores today, and we've made purchases in both those stores, so I think we're done. We're done shopping for the day, which is always a good thing, maybe. Now, I did buy a bracelet in this last store. Carrie got herself a necklace. She looks beautiful in it. The bracelet I got I really like, but I miscalculated the price a little bit. Spent more than I normally would have, but I really like it, and it's something I think I'll wear all the time. And it's also authentic again. It's something that they've made right here in the shop. Husband and wife, little daughter, super cool family, so it was a good purchase.
One of the things that we have really noticed in all of the different places that we have traveled through central Mexico is just how different each town is and the feel of it. And that is something I would definitely say here in Guanajuato. It has a very European feel. That's something that we noticed right away. The architecture kind of makes you feel like you're back in some of those European, really colorful towns, but it is absolutely gorgeous town. Now you want to make sure and allow yourself plenty of time to just wander around this town. It's not a real huge place, the center area, and so you can just kind of wander, get lost, and take it all in.
We're always a sucker for these outside markets. They all seem to be different. They all offer something different. This one has a lot more food stalls than we're used to. Now, if you're into the food, this might be the place to get it. It's authentic. They've also got the market where you can buy just about anything you want. I think what turned us on to these things in the very beginning was when we were in Oaxaca and we were just blown away by all the great authentic food. So if that's what you're after, this is the place to get it.
Now where we are is at the Theater Juarez. Now this is just a beautiful structure to come and see. The architecture is amazing. Like I said, you just get that kind of European feel here. Now you do have to, I understand, pay a little bit to go inside and see it. Or if you want to go to one of the shows, obviously that seeing the inside is going to be included. And this is just about a 1-minute block from La Paz Square. So all of this is very central to see.
Jardín de la Unión is a really cute little park right here in the center of everything. It's across the street from the Starbucks. If you're looking for the Starbucks, that's where it's at. Now, typically, we have to walk quite a ways to see all these little destinations. This is all, everything we've done so far is within about a 3 or 4 block radius of each other. And accessibility, walking this whole area is very easy. There's no cobblestone to worry about at all. You just walk at your leisure.
Now yesterday we stopped for lunch and we just kind of wanted to mention to you as a recommendation of a restaurant is a restaurant right behind me here. It's like Los Cuculis. I'm not for sure on the pronunciation, but we will put the name down below for you to check it out. We stopped, we both got enchiladas. I got the enchilada verde, Brian got enchilada rojo. Both were absolutely amazing. We got some of their homemade lemonade and it came to a total of about $16 US. So if you need a place to eat, this is just right off the center square. It's right behind us.
So Brian, how'd you lose 15 pounds in Mexico? Eating all those tacos and burritos.
This is a prime example of what we do to stay in shape so that we can drink the beers that we want to drink and eat the food that we want to eat is we choose this over the funicular, which you can choose to take you right up to the top.
I'm going to rephrase that and say this is what Carrie chooses to do to keep Brian and Carrie in shape. We will show you the easy way to get up.
Yes. Or it might be this place. Now I have to look it up. We are now up here at El Papilla. This is an absolute 100% must if you are here because you get the most amazing view over the city, and you really get to, from the being down in the center square, you really only get to, you look this way.
Yeah, you don't get to see as much.
Yeah, and so from looking this way, looking the other, you see all the colorful buildings, and it's just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, now I was supposed to start this segment, but I was still out of breath. So I allowed Carrie to go ahead and get this whole segment kicked off. But it is stunning up here. It's a must. And there, like we said, there is an easier way to get up here, and we'll show you that. But there's also a few bars and restaurants up here too.
There are. Before we actually even got to the town, I had done a little research of some places to go and found this terrace bar, which we, on our way up here, passed it, and they are now open. So we're excited to check that out as another option to kind of take in the area and just sit and enjoy it without the crowd.
They are now open, which means it's officially too thirsty.
Too thirsty.
Yes.
It's that time.
Oh, there's churros up here. There's touristy knickknacks up here. There's all kinds of things going on up here.
It's right here.
Okay, what we're trying to find is the easy way to get up here. And it's in the back side of that massive statue that you see from the very, very center. So here we are. All right. There's actually a hotel up here.
Yeah, it's like a combo deal, funicular and hotel.
Right, so you could just go, just take the funicular up and down every day.
All right, so we just checked the pricing, and it is really only like I hate to even tell Brian this because he would have like kicked me for making him walk it, but it's about $1.50 to come up here on that. So absolutely worth it. One thing as far as mobility goes, if you want to get the view, but maybe you have a problem with mobility, you can still take the funicular up, and then there's this amazing lookout window that you can do. To get up to that lookout point we were just at, you are going to have to go up quite a few stairs to get there.
Yeah, we did an extra 100 and so steps just to show you
the funicular we're not taking.
Thing. And you do have to walk through the touristy area after you get off the funicular.
That's always part of it. So. But they're all super sweet about it. Nobody's trying to sell anything really hard.
How do you get here? Now, we took a bus from San Miguel, about an hour and a half. You can also fly in. The airport from where we're standing right now is about 45 minutes. That's usually how most people get here, but if you are taking the bus route to Mexico like we are, it's very easy.
Up at the, over here. That looks great. That's actually actually kind of cool though. It's a solid structure.
Is it safe?
Yeah, you don't have to worry.
Is it safe
It's
for
solid.
Brian? Oh yes.
Nah, this is just gonna look gracias.
This is the best beer we've ever had.
Wonderful.
Yes, gracias.
Gracias.
Okay, this place we're at right now, highly recommend.
Yeah.
Highly recommend. If you do need to take the little elevator thing up, that's fine. You've got about 20 or 30 steps down, 20 or 30 steps back up. Not that big of a deal if you can do stairs. But this is a cool place.
Yeah.
I don't know how much these beers cost in all honesty, but they're not that
You know,
much.
like I said, we did some research before coming here, and that's always just kind of a really good thing to do because then you kind of have a few things on the map that you can just go find. This was a really great find. The view that you get here is absolutely spectacular. There's a lot of seating where it's not like there's only a couple seats that are going to have that view over. There's a lot of seats where you get the view, and just to sit here and have a beer and take in this whole city, I would say if you're going to do the walk like we did, you could almost skip the overlook up top and just come here because you see it all.
Yeah, just come here.
Yeah.
Now it is nice and breezy up here, which feels really good. You might be picking that up on the microphones a little bit,
yeah.
but that's okay. We're just here having a good time. So another thing I'd like to point out about this city is not that the other cities we've been to weren't clean, but this place is clean. They make a concerted
Very
effort to keep it very clean.
Yeah.
I'd also say for solo female travelers, is something else we'd like to hit on.
Yeah.
I have a friend from high school that actually moved here. We're meeting up with her later on tonight, but she feels completely safe, so should you.
Yeah. Now, how many days do you need here? That's something we kind of, as we've been here, like we said, we're only here a couple days. This is a place where we could have, a couple days will do it, but it is also a place that you could spend long term here and really enjoy yourself. It is, like we said, just a super comfortable city to be in.
Yes, highly recommend this whole area. We probably could have stayed a couple more days, the two of us, but
We're off to new
that's how it
adventures.
goes. We're off to new adventures. Hey, listen, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. We'd really love for you to subscribe. And if you don't want to do either one of those two things, thank you for watching.
Yes,
That's okay.
absolutely.
It's also, we'll see you next time.
All right.
Cheers. Okay, the second store we stopped
Start
in.
again. Don't say okay.
Thank you. Okay, we've stopped.
Slits and whoop. And Brian got a little coin pouch that he has been looking for, and a bracelet as well. Super affordable. The bracelets were 100, which is about $5, 100 pesos, so it's about $5. I'm gonna do that again.